Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we're going to be checking out Contract Miner. We're going to be looking at how the account has changed and the updates that have happened to the site. So keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments, and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, so as you can see, we are at Contract Miner. So if we just log into the account and we're going to check out what's been going on. Okay, so it's been a month since the last time we were in here, and quite a lot has changed. So 1 month ago, we were at level 29. You can now see we are at level 31. We did have 141,320 mega hashes provided by the miners that we had purchased. You can now see we are at 174,270 mega hashes, and that is basically because I've gone from owning, I think it was like 16 miners that I mentioned I had in the last video, to nearly, well, as you can see here, we've actually got 22 miners, but only 19 of them are actually active. The other 3 I'm trying to sell. So if we later we're going to go and check out the marketplace, and I'll basically show you the miners I'm selling that are at really cheap prices. So if you are looking to pick up some miners, maybe you'll consider purchasing the ones from me. Okay, also a big change is in the last video. If we go into property, we were at using the small office. This was the last property that we had 1 month ago. We are now in the small company. Now the small company is the final property at the moment. I did mention in the last video that I put a suggestion forward to the king on the chat, basically asking if he was possibly looking to add more buildings. Now my idea was to go from a small company, then the next property would be a big company, and then the property after that would be a mining farm. Now I think this would be a real great step. Obviously it gives you something else to aim for, because now I'm in the final building and I've basically got 19 miners that are online and running, and the most miners this building can hold and you can actually utilize is 20. So I only need 1 more of those big miners and that's it. I'm tapped out. But I mean, the good thing with that is at that point, essentially the program for me will then become passive, like earning a passive income, because all I would have to do is every single day drop into here, make sure that my miners were still active and still running, and then basically top up the power, which you can see here, to last the day. That is all I would have to do, and then in the CMC section is where my profit would build up. Now if you want to know whether your miners are active, when you come in it says auto miner here, and then there is the word active next to it. Obviously if they've ran out of power, it will show as inactive, and then to reactivate it you just go into the auto miner section. Okay, so I've not picked up my reward for the day or my earnings for my mining over the last 24 hours. So if we drop in here, it is going to be a bit low because I think it was yesterday I hadn't quite topped up enough power, and somewhere through the night they went inactive. But essentially it will give you a basic idea of what I'm earning. So if we scroll down here, so I'm earning, or should I say here, I've earned 202 CMC. Normally in a 24-hour period I would pick up about 214, 215, but that was at the previous amount of power I had, because basically today I bought myself another Avalon 4 on the market. So basically, if we just pick this up, so you just cash out, and obviously you've got the 202 CMC, you've got 164 experience and 91 block experience, and then you've got 882 reward points. So that's quite a good little haul for essentially, like I say, pretty much not really doing a whole lot. I mean, I still only earn the points or the CMC that I get into here. The only two ways I earn is one through the mining, which you've just seen. If we refresh the page, you'll see that has been added. Okay, there's 203 CMC. And the other way is in the offer wall, running the Hideout TV. That is all I do. That is all I do. I do not do any of the other offers. I don't do any surveys. I don't do anything else. And basically, we've got two pending. So I've got 1100 CMC waiting for me there, and I've got 1400 CMC waiting for me there. So that's nearly, I mean, you're getting close to like 3000 CMC. And that, all I'm doing for that is literally watching videos. I'm doing nothing else but watching videos through the Hideout TV site, I guess. It's not an application, but yeah, so the Hideout TV application, or site should I say. But and if you look through here, this gives you a good idea of which are the best ones to go for. The ones that are in green are going to be the highest paying ones. So the ones that are in red, obviously they're paying, and they're paying good or well, but they're not paying as well as Hideout TV or AdSend Media. So like I say, I am just using Hideout TV, watching some videos, and that is all I do. And then obviously that gets deposited into my account up here. I then exchange that into CMCI, and then I go on to the market, which is here, and then I'll scroll down and I'll purchase a miner. Now these guys are, it's quite good now, because this is the guy that normally I always buy my miners off, but now this member here, Borussia, is that right? I don't know. Borussia, I don't, maybe, I'm not quite sure. Never great with pronunciations, but anyway, so now this member is starting to compete with GBT0401 on here. So the good thing with that is that you're not just going to one seller, and that is going to start making these prices become a bit more competitive. I mean, this guy who I've basically bought all my S4s off has always been at 4,800. But you got Borussia, but I think it's Borussia. It sounds better for me. It's, you know, got that sort of Italian feel to it, I think. So anyway, he's got some here at 3,369. So, like I say, those prices are a bit more competitive now, but GBT0401 at the moment is the only member that I've seen selling the Avalons. Now, the Avalons are a bit more expensive. They're 5,800, but you are getting 950 mega hashes more than an S4. So, you know, for that extra 1,000 CMCI, you're getting an extra, essentially 1,000 mega hashes. So that is something to consider, obviously, if you're looking at those high-end miners. Now, like I said, I've got a few miners for sale. I've got one that I'm really trying to get rid of. If we go into, so actually, if we scroll down here, go to page this one. So these ones are going to give you 1,300. Now the cheapest one on here that I can see is, I don't think there's any more there, is 489 CMCI. Now we're going to go into I'm going to post mine for 400. I just want to get rid of it. I don't care. I think it probably cost me more than that, but I just want to get rid of it. Obviously, by the time this video gets posted, which is only going to be maybe 2 hours from now, it could have gone, but I'm hoping that you guys will get to see it and one of you will benefit from that cheap price. Okay, so we're 400. Okay, there we go, listed. Okay, so if we go back into the market, visit Bitmarket, we'll have a look where that's turned up. Okay, so click your hash rate, make sure it's in power order. And then we go to page 3. Here we go. So you're looking for Juliet, and it's a USB miner set 400 CMCI. Now, I'm really hoping one of you guys out there gets that bargain. If you do, drop a message below this video just letting me know that you got it, and that'll be brilliant. I really hope it's one of you guys that do get that. And for those of you that are not familiar with Contract Miner, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description. Now that's going to be to an earlier review. Go and check that out. That's going to have more details which are going to give you a better understanding of how the program works and what you need to be doing to get yourself some of that free crypto. But if you go right the way through to the end of this video, that link will be there also, so you can just click straight on it and get watching. Okay, so anyway, at the beginning of the video I talked about that there has been upgrades and changes to the platform. Now most of these have been cosmetic. Now you probably remember that when we first got into this program, or I brought this program to you, the site was a bit chaotic, and it was, I will say it was probably a very ugly, hard to navigate site. No offense to the king. You have to realize as well, the guy that runs this site literally runs it on his own. I do believe he has a job as well, and he's brilliant. I mean, this is him, the King Aju, that's him, and you know, he answers all questions, and he basically just seems to spend almost 24/7 sat in this chat, picking up messages, replying to messages, which is exactly what a developer should do, especially, you know, when they're trying to get people to use their site and to get a good name for that site. And like I say, I think he might have some moderators or at least some people that help him out answering those questions, but he essentially is the only person behind this site, so I do have to give big respect to him. Also as well is, like I say, he's implemented a lot of cosmetic changes. So the chat used to be a massive box in the center of the page. He's now just put this down as a column to the side. He brought in the claim reward points box. Now a lot of people asking me, you know, how do they earn more timed mega hashes? Simply use this every 15 minutes. Click on this, fill out your captcha. So we're looking for buses, so that's one there. That's a truck, isn't it? I think that's it. And then you just click claim points. So that's gonna put in into my reward points 446 reward points. Now what you do is, once your reward points get up to a decent level, you'd click on that, and then you go into the reward points section where you can buy multiple things. Now you can buy a power refill. Personally, I think this is a waste of RP because you can pick up power from the shop, better packs from the shop. The timed mega hashes, this is the one I always pick up. I basically get to 58,000, whack it in there, and that gives me 600 timed mega hashes. And because of the because I'm using Hideout TV, so often, that gives you a lot of reward points as well. But like I say, every 15 minutes you can claim on that reward point. So you can see here it's on a cooldown, 14 minutes and 6 seconds. And that is an easy way of just building up your RP point and then going to get yourself some more timed mega hashes, which is this red number here. So I've got 3,200 timed mega hashes on top of what I have there as my miners. Now, the other things that he has implemented is, like I say, he's just tidied up the sites, but I do check out this chat quite a lot, and the king is thinking about adding direct withdrawals. Now, I know for a lot of people out there, the one gripe with this site that a lot of people have is when you go into the withdrawal sections and then you try to withdraw, you do get a lot of it saying that there isn't enough in the wallets like the Faucet Pay wallet or the Kedson Hub wallet to give you your payout. But the simple answer to that, if you are using Faucet Pay, I always use Faucet Pay, is simply come into this chat box, go @king, and then you just send a message saying, hey mate, I'm trying to do a withdrawal to Faucet Pay, can you top up the wallet? The king will come back to you, maybe anything between 20 minutes to an hour or so, and then he'll say, okay, yeah, I've just topped them up, go on, do your withdrawal now. Or he'll just say, I've just topped them up, and then that obviously, then you can go and do that withdrawal. I know for some people it's just like, oh, it means every time I go and make a withdrawal, I've got to send this message, then I've got to wait. So the way I look at it, if I've just got to spend 5 seconds writing a quick message to the king, and then I've got to wait maybe possibly an hour or so before I can actually make that withdrawal, for me, I really don't think that is a big deal, because with that hour, I mean, I don't know how many of you out there use all of the programs that I promote. I know a lot of you use quite a few of them. At the end of the day, if you're waiting an hour to make your withdrawal from Contract Miner, just go and spend an hour doing short links or something like that on another program. And it's just, you don't think it of like, oh well, I've got to sit around waiting for a withdrawal. Look at it as, okay, that's given me an hour to go and then build up another one of my programs. It's all dependent on how you look at these things. The other thing that, like I say, the king has talked about. Obviously, we've just said that he is making looking at the possibility of doing direct withdrawals. He is thinking about that, but he's also looking to implement sort of his own offer wall. And in his words, the point of it is to essentially help you guys earn more. Okay, so just out of curiosity, I just went back through my channel and found the video that I made reintroducing this program to you. So that was 5 months ago, and 5 months ago when I reintroduced that video, this account was at level 12. I'm now at level 31. So basically, I have upgraded my account by 19 levels in 5 months. I'm in the final building. I've got 19 active miners, and I'm only 1 miner away from basically filling that building and then being at a point where essentially going forward, this program will become passive income for me. Like I say, once I hit that point, all I'm going to be doing is coming into my account, making sure that my miners are active, that there's enough power there to get them through the day, and basically picking up my mining reward. Once I hit a few thousand CMC, then I'll be withdrawing it. I will basically not be doing anything else in this program. Obviously, if the king introduces new buildings, like I've said that I think would be a great addition to the program, then at that point I would start building my account again. But other than that, like I say, it will be passive income, which is, you know, for me, I don't know, some people I think look at passive income, or the term as passive income, as something other than how I look at it. Basically, I look at it as being a program that is earning me money, and I'm basically not doing anything for that, because it builds itself. It takes care of itself, and I'm just there to maintain it. Okay. On that note, if you are interested in those earlier videos that I talked about, they're probably on your screen right now. So get clicking and get watching. If you could smash that like button, really supports my channel, which then helps me bring more content to you. So take care, have a great weekend, and I will speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.